ET-253. By your comments, and I've been watching a few of them, I've read everything that's been on my videos, but gleaning your personality from your comments, you seem like a very angry, defensive person. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe government oppression, that kind of thing. But what you seem angry about here is anyone questioning. And I'm going to have to assume that you're a Christian and a truther, which both are fine, normally, unless you're a fundamentalist that, stones homosexuals to death, or a truther that perpetuates paranoia and violence. And when you put both of those together, it's a very disturbing package. This last comment that you just made, so just because it has some positive side effects, eugenics is acceptable to you? It goes on. I'll read more. And that actually sounds like sort of an argument that I would make to start a conversation. So well done there. But the problem, especially, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a Christian, is that the Bible teaches black and white. Something is either all good or all bad. Something is either completely acceptable or absolutely not acceptable. You either go to hell or go to heaven. There's no gray areas. And in real life, this universe, there is no black and white. It's all gray areas. You can have leaders that do good things and bad things. That's amazing. I know we are extremely flexible creatures, and we have brains that can have good ideas and bad ideas at the same time. I realize that is an important revelation for a lot of people, that we're not robots programmed to just be one way or another. We're robots programmed to be very complex. So, happy day there. Let's see. Oh, eugenics. Is eugenics acceptable to me? No. And yes. The eugenics that you are probably referring to, since my last video mentioned Hitler, is probably Hitler's eugenics. No, I'm not for that. That is the forcible breeding of a species, of a race of humans, where the unwanted are done away with, so only the wanted race exists. That is ridiculous, obviously, and I hope you think so too, and I'm quite sure you do, or else you wouldn't have asked the question. But eugenics is used in nature all the time. The strong are selected. You are naturally attracted to the strong. You are naturally attracted to the opposite sex that is naturally most favorable to having offspring for you. So naturally, it's fine. It's when you add opinion to that, what you think is the best. Not you, E.T., but what you as in an individual think is the best trait. What you may be attracted to or think is the best is more than likely not what I think is the best. And if you have ultimate control, then that would be bad. The other form of eugenics is let's say you have a high population of mentally retarded, physically disabled people, children. Are you going to prefer to have them as a sexual mate to breed with? No, you're going to take it onto yourself to find someone that is stronger to not perpetuate that particular issue. That is a type of eugenics, a personal eugenics, and a humane eugenics, but it's not a forced. You're not forcing other people to breed with who you wish to breed. It's all about force. So, no, I don't, of course, agree with eugenics. Let's see. You want to pay taxes for every child born. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If Mother Nature is so important and the only way to save her is by curbing population growth, then why don't you be the first to step forward and lay your life down for the greater good? Interesting suggestion. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Let's see. Let's start with, let's just take it right off the top here. If Mother Nature is so important and the only way to save her is by curbing population. Do you see a problem with that? Maybe? The only way is by curbing population? I've seen you in other forums writing thinking outside the box. To me, you're not, you couldn't be any more in the box without statement. So, whatever. What makes you think you're so special that you should survive while the rest are forcibly sterilized or worse, sent to the gas chamber? Ooh, another Hitler reference. I thought I was the only one that stepped in that bit of fox paws. No, let's see, forcibly sterilized. I have voluntarily sterilized myself. I must be Satan. No, see, I didn't want children. I thought there are plenty of children already, and I took the mature position and decided that I personally don't have to have any children. My sister has children, and my girlfriend has children, and I love them all. And I don't have to perpetuate my particular DNA. And I know you'll have a field day with that one. You're welcome. Forcibly sterilizing. If, again, you're talking about the Hitler thing in that, I'm not sure why you keep bringing gas chambers and forced sterilizations. I'm all for sterilizations. In fact, I would, instead of donating money to help a starving child over in Africa, I would, many times over, donate to a sterilization. But for some reason that's never offered. And it wouldn't necessarily be forced, and I think it would do a lot more good. That's just my thought. I'm not exactly sure where you were going with this, and this comment is fairly typical of a lot of other comments I'm getting on videos that are similar to this. It's either all or nothing. You can either have evil government or, well, never mind. You can only have evil government, apparently. It's black and white. There are corporate goons at the top that are evil. Maybe I should say selfish and don't care about the majority of people around them. And there are corporate elites that are extremely full of compassion. And even the ones that are full of compassion can be dicks. So I don't know... What?